From childhood, many are immersed in teachings that an invisible deity perpetually monitors their actions, thoughts, and innermost desires. This belief, deeply embedded in community life, permeates schools, conversations, and cultural practices, accepted as an unquestioned truth. Surrounded by like-minded believers, it feels as natural as breathing. Yet, as curiosity prompts deeper questions, the responses, often ambiguous or dismissive, begin to unravel this certainty. This exploration is not rooted in anger or a desire to defy tradition. It stems from a sincere quest for understanding, prioritizing reason over inherited dogma. This discussion examines why, through critical reflection, study, and lived experience, one might embrace atheism, choosing evidence-based truth over comforting tradition. The sheer diversity of divine figures across human history presents an immediate challenge. Civilizations have worshipped myriad gods: Egyptian, Vedic, Norse, Abrahamic, each culture proclaiming its deity as the sole truth. Logically, not all can be correct. At most, one might be, but more plausibly, none are. These gods, endowed with human emotions and motives, mirror the societies that birth them, suggesting they are constructs of human imagination rather than eternal realities. A contemporary claim of a celestial judge would be met with skepticism, yet ancient versions, sanctified by centuries, gain reverence. The line between religion and mythology is merely temporal, not substantive. This pattern reveals a human tendency to craft divine narratives, projecting cultural values onto imagined beings, then declaring them universal truths. The emotional allure of a higher power is potent. The yearning for a cosmic purpose or benevolent overseer offers solace, yet desire alone does not validate a claim. A child lost in a forest may hope for rescue, but hope does not summon aid. Truth remains unmoved by longing. Religions provide answers to existential questions: death, suffering, morality, but these often deflect rather than resolve. When tragedy strikes, such as a child's illness or a natural calamity, faiths attribute it to divine will or spiritual trials. These explanations evade the stark reality that existence can be random, painful, and unjust. If an omnipotent, compassionate deity designed this world, it must bear responsibility for every instance of suffering, disease, war, loss. A deity that allows such pain is either unwilling to intervene, suggesting indifference, or unable, undermining its omnipotence. No other logical conclusion fits. Sacred texts, revered as divine wisdom, reveal human origins upon examination. Ancient scriptures, such as the Bible, condone practices now widely rejected: slavery, gender inequality, capital punishment for dissent. These reflect the cultural and historical context of their authors, not timeless moral truths. If modern ethics dismiss such dictates, it indicates humanity has evolved beyond these ancient codes, challenging claims of divine perfection. Morality, contrary to religious assertions, does not require a deity. Empathy, forged through shared human experience, drives ethical behavior. Evolutionary biology shows cooperation as a survival trait, evident across cultures: atheist, Muslim, Hindu, Christian, demonstrating that compassion is a human construct, not a divine mandate. Prayer, a universal religious practice, raises further doubts. Billions seek divine intervention daily, yet outcomes align, no better than chance. Medical recovery depends on science, surgery, drugs, not supplication. Data shows no link between religiosity and improved health or societal well-being. Secular nations like Japan, 10% religious, in Sweden, 20% religious, consistently rank among the highest in life expectancy, education, and low crime rates, per global indices like the Human Development Report. This does not prove atheism's superiority, but underscores that faith is not essential for flourishing societies. Religious countries, conversely, often face challenges tied to dogma-driven policies, such as restricted healthcare or education. The fear that atheism leads to nihilism, a life without purpose, is a persistent concern. Yet the absence of a divine blueprint liberates individuals to craft their own meaning. A finite existence enhances the value of each moment, deepening relationships and actions. Purpose emerges from human endeavors, creative pursuits, acts of kindness, contributions to community, not from celestial dictates. This autonomy empowers individuals to define their values, rooted in reason and empathy, rather than adhering to prescribed doctrines. Religion's comfort, while undeniable, does not equate to truth. The promise of an afterlife or divine plan may soften life's edges, but a comforting falsehood remains false. Childhood myths lose their allure with maturity. Similarly, adult reasoning demands evidence over reassurance. Sincere belief, while heartfelt, does not validate claims. A genuine conviction in personal wealth does not fill an empty bank account, just as faith in a deity does not confirm its existence. In fields like engineering or medicine, evidence is non-negotiable. Why should the grandest claim, a cosmic creator, require less? Science, though incomplete, offers a dynamic path to knowledge. Unlike rigid doctrines, it evolves, correcting errors and embracing discoveries. Evolution, supported by fossils, DNA, and observable adaptations, faces rejection from some believers due to conflicts with sacred texts. Yet, reality does not conform to narratives. Narratives must align with reality. The fear of death, a key driver of religious adherence, loses its terror when viewed rationally. Non-existence before birth was not suffering, nor need it be after death. A finite life imbues urgency, making each act of compassion or creativity profoundly significant. Religion's historical impact is dual-edged. It has fostered community and charity, but also division, violence, and oppression. Crusades, inquisitions, modern conflicts fueled by faith. Atheists have not waged wars over disbelief. Believers have, often in the name of divine truth. Faith has been wielded to marginalize, control, and justify harm, from gender restrictions to punishments for apostasy. A worldview grounded in evidence seeks to dismantle such divisions, prioritizing verifiable truth over tradition. Atheism does not claim superiority over belief. It reflects a commitment to inquiry over authority, truth over comfort, and wonder in the universe's reality. Stars, vast nuclear furnaces spanning light years, connect humanity to the cosmos in ways myths cannot. Composed of the same elements, humans embody the universe's grandeur. Atheism embraces uncertainty as a catalyst for exploration, not a flaw. Rather than filling gaps with divine constructs, it invites discovery through reason, compassion, and curiosity. This is not a rejection of life's beauty, but an affirmation of its reality. A call to live boldly, question freely, and shape a world where humanity authors its own destiny.